Hello everyone, what is up? Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day. Today we're going to be talking about what is happening with XRP in the XRP community. Now in CoinMarketCap, XRP is at 24 cents, being stable right now. But if we go to Natural Metsui, holding XRP for these 3 years has been a very humbling experience indeed. It will fly right soon. But now guys, before we jump into this, like I said, I'm not a financial advisor nor is financial advice, just entertainment value only. Babacox to see it out. This is the greatest moment in XRP history.
Getting close to the fact that there is a global reserve currency coming, that there's a financial reset, and then you miss the mark. I think.
Well, sir, lay it on us. You got 3 minutes.
Okay, today is going to be the day that Alex Jones is going to announce XRP global reserve currency. It's the fourth one down the line. It's not so shiny. I think it's being manipulated by force, to be quite honest with you. But XRP, make no mistake about it, will be the global reserve currency. There's a channel you and your viewers need to pay attention to. It's called Digital Asset Investor. He's on YouTube. They're going to take over SWIFT completely and entirely, and for it to do that, it's going to go from 25 cents to probably $2,500. I'm not making price predictions here, but I know what this is because I've been studying it for about 4.5 years. It makes transactions in 3 seconds, free of charge. There has been $30 million sent through the internet, through the XRP system, and it landed in 3 seconds, and it cost the guy less than 30 cents. I think it was actually $50 million. This connects all the way up to Donald J. Trump, through his son-in-law, through his daughter, okay? I can tell you for sure that Brad Garlinghouse has been at the White House visiting with Donald J. Trump on numerous occasions, okay? The chip system is going to be the one that Gates wants to put out, which is a vaccine, a cryptocurrency, and a chip where they control you. XRP is actually one of the good guys. It's the least of all evils, okay? But we are going to go digital. Everybody's going to wake up. The dollar's going digital. You're going to wake up. Your money's not going to be paper anymore. It's going to be digital. It's interoperable with the XRP system. Make no mistake about it. The guy, I can't stress this enough, the guy you guys need to study is a guy by the name of Digital Asset Investor on YouTube. Go back at least a year and start watching. That guy will make you connect the dots like there's absolutely no tomorrow.
A lot right there, guys. Next, it comes from the Cryptic Poet.
So how can we take payments global? So we've talked a little bit about SEPA today. Fedor has some APIs that tap into that. So wouldn't it be cool if you had euros in any bank account, say like Deutsche or Credit Suisse, and you could actually send those euros to another account within SEPA, which is pretty fast clearing, but have that money converted into dollars, yen, or whatever other currency is actively trading on the Ripple network. That would be pretty freaking cool. So how are we going to do this? Well, Fedor's got some pretty cool APIs. Ripple also has some APIs, so maybe we can put them together to create this experience. That would be awesome. Yeah. So Patrick already alluded to this, but I'll just reiterate, even though we're API-rits, we need to respect the rules of the high seas of finance, including things like KYC and AML. You might have heard of them. Those can be expensive costs for developers to maintain, so I'm happy to see that Fedor is providing those solutions for the innovators in this space. So let's talk about the links in the chain a little bit to actually make a cross-currency transaction happen. Before I do that, I want to talk a little bit about what a Ripple gateway is. So Fedor is actually acting as a Ripple gateway after their integration. And what that means is that they are holding customer deposits in euros, and if a customer wants to transfer that money through Ripple, they can represent that euro balance on Ripple and send it through. So you can think of a gateway as kind of like a pseudo bank, right? They take in a deposit and they issue you a balance. So we have actors on the Ripple network today that aren't even actually traditional banks that are doing this type of thing. SnapSwap was referenced, and that's going to be a partner of Fedor for settling in US dollars. So gateways sync external payments with corresponding Ripple transactions. Ripple Labs has created a software framework called Gateway D that it can be integrated with external payment systems. So you can write custom code that connects to Gateway D so that those payments are mirrored in real time onto Ripple. So the features of this middleware, things like deposits and withdrawals, you can issue currency, you can do robust payments that are sent through to Ripple, and you can monitor for incoming payments so that you can take corresponding action on the outbound path as well as the inbound path. So yeah, that's a Ripple gateway. So let's talk about links to the transaction chain, right? So if we wanted to take euros and turn them into US dollars with Ripple in the middle, you could use Fedor APIs to initiate a SEPA transaction. You could then have a gateway D set up to monitor for that transaction. Once it actually confirms the receipt of those euros, it can mirror a corresponding payment onto Ripple and send it through into a different currency. So that's the last piece of the chain. All good?
But now guys, we're into the fun part of XRP in the XRP community. Now this is quite interesting. Greg has read out. Look at this headline. There's a bit of truth for you. What do we see here? The government is partnering with big banks. Fintech to speed payments to Americans. XRP the standard. Next one comes from Ian Northing. My thoughts are Stellar is the currency and XRP the rails. Stellar will handle the world money and XRP will handle all the money, assets, and derivatives. Hence XLM 50 billion and XRP 100 billion. One up and one down.
Are the world reserve currency. Easy transition. They've talked about having a retail SDR, which you and I would actually have access to, right, as well as a wholesale SDR, which is what governments and banks would have access to.
So you're under the impression that
So there's been a lot of talks about Stellar these past couple of days. Next week comes from Obvious Rise. I see more and more people saying that XLM is superior to XRP and that plans have changed. These people don't do enough research to say such that. XLM has a purpose of its own. It's made for people. XRP is for all financial transactions. XRP is gold. XLM is silver. XRP Brainstorm has tweeted out those in the community suggesting exit strategies for XRP obviously don't know what's going on. Price has been set. We can see the connections being made. I calculated 2 years ago that XRP was designed ideally for 10K plus. I think it's possible it will go up in stages. I see riddles that suggest 3 moons. First $2,300 plus. Again from Obvious Rise, it's coming. We could see Donald Trump has tweeted out giant red wave coming. And then we see this picture from Mr. Poole. Diordana tweeted out BRICS November 17th. We could see BRICS Summit to be held on 17th November 2020. A lot, again guys, a lot seems to be happening. October, a lot has already happened. Plus there are many days left of October. November will be huge and then December will be huge as well. Jimmy Quick has tweeted out, thought you may like this. Co-founder of Flare Network have similar tastes. We have seen this before right there. And then if we go here, we can see that. The connections being made, guys. Trustee Casito, anyone catch this?
They had more computers, they have everything. They can look at somebody and the somebody is gone. But they came in, bum, bum, bum. You saw 1, 2, 3 black outfit. Then all of a sudden they had more.
So what do you guys think about this right here? Reborn has tweeted out, zero doubt. If you zoom in, you'll see a future millionaire. Get up to your screen, guys. Bashy Crypto tweeted out, what do you guys think? Next week comes from Valgester. There has to be ashes for a phoenix to rise. The market crash is ready to be introduced. This will catch many off guard. They have society in a way that all it takes now is a small shove over. Stay vigilant. Remember guys, there has to be ashes for a phoenix to rise. The final tip for today's video comes from babacox, a new Bretton Woods. For those who have had a hard time accepting reality, the original Bretton Woods was a gold standard system. BG123 years ahead all the XRP experts. These people know nothing. Again, there's been lots of news recently, but who really knows what will happen at the end of the day. But anyways guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, please leave a like, subscribe if you guys are already. Feel free to be a member of the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day. And you guys, see ya.
This is the beginning of the greatest economic cycle this country has had since World War II. And I knew the things that Donald would do. And he hasn't even got started. But this is the eye of the motherfucking storm, the perfect storm. It ain't never going to get any better. Never. This is perfect for the QLA model. If I could have written a prescription or a formula, I couldn't have written it any better. Low interest rates, money's free, you stupid. Massive chaos. And Donald's going to rip the mother economy apart. And he's going to for practice in a good way. This is it. It ain't never going to get anything better. This is like a multiple orgasm the rest of your life, you fucking slags that are in the audience. This is it.
Sometimes I don't want to hear what Dan has to tell me. But as I wrote in one of my blogs, the old man, he's always right. Because he's telling you what you don't want to hear about yourself, but what you know is true. And that is, you're not stepping yourself up. You're not stepping your game up. And you get caught up in fear. As Dan says, false expectations appear in reality.